once the facility is completed. People nearby will be able to watch rocket launches from the 4,000-person amphitheater from the county's planned rocket launch parties. Cameron County Judge Eddie Trevino has confirmed that SpaceX is on schedule to conduct its first launches in the state of Texas by December 2018. He added that Elon Musk's spacefaring organization has been in constant contact with authorities, and indicated that any possible delay would cost the company money. In comments made to the Rio Grande Guardian, SpaceX has been working on the site in Boca Chica Village, Cameron County since September 2014. The foundation for the facility is almost finished. Now that the taxing and time-consuming process of shifting 700 million pounds of Earth has been completed, it's expected that SpaceX will be able to conduct an additional 12 launches per year from the Boca Chica launch facility once it's finished. It's set to be the company's fourth launch pad. Launch Complex 40, situated at Florida's Cape Canaveral, was destroyed in a static fire anomaly in 2016. SpaceX engineers are currently in the midst of repairs, and it's expected that the facility will be up and running as soon as October. Then, Launch Pad 39A at the John F. Kennedy Space Center will receive upgrades ahead of the upcoming Falcon Heavy launch. After that, the focus is squarely on Boca Chica. At approximately 10 a.m. ET today, a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launched from the Kennedy Space Center carrying the X-37B space drone, and what might be one of the most mysterious payloads ever. The Falcon 9 took off right on schedule, despite initial concerns over weather conditions. Several minutes later, the Falcon 9 also successfully landed back on Earth, though this time not on SpaceX's floating barge but rather on a landing zone prepared at the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. This is the 10th successful Falcon 9 landing ever, and the reusable rocket's 41st flight to date. As far as this mysterious payload, it's a host of firsts for SpaceX. While Elon Musk's rocket venture has flown missions as part of government contracts before, Kit's resupply missions for NASA. Today's launch was SpaceX's first mission for the United States Air Force. On June of this year, SpaceX secured a contract from the U.S. Air Force to ferry the X-37B drone into orbit, marking the fifth mission for this unmanned orbital test vehicle, OTV, and the first one that it's accomplished using a private space company's rocket. It's also the first time the X-37B was launched on a vertical platform. Not much is known about the missions of the X-37B ODV, however, except of course what the United States Air Force chooses to reveal about it. Aside from this, we know that the space drone has been gradually extending its time in orbit for each of its missions. This particular mission, for instance, hosts the Air Force Research Laboratory Advanced Structurally Embedded Thermal Spreader or instruments designed for prolonged space orbit.